And now we have a speech by Eddie Lee. How you guys doing? Before I begin, I just want you guys all to pause and just think about what we're doing here today. Think about this very moment, this opportunity we have as one student body. As I look around all of you guys, we represent a diverse community. We come from different backgrounds, we have different races and ethnicities, different sexualities and genders, different classes, different houses, different religions and viewpoints. And I stand among you before you today because we come together as one to stand up against intolerance. I'm proud to stand here before you because today we prove that there is more that unites us than divides us. We prove that when we come together, we are stronger than the words or the actions that anyone can say about us. We prove today that we are one Harvard. As one community, the choice we have today is very clear. We can either stand back in reaction to these events in silence, or we can come together as one Harvard. There are some in this community who choose to stand on the side of ignorance. And it is this very ignorance that fuels the fire of hatred that continues to bring out the worst of ourselves. It is this ignorance that forces us as a community to build up stronger and higher walls within our community so that these divisions continue to exist. But as I stand here among you all, I am convinced that we stand on the right side. We stand on the side of action. And so, as I stand here, over 40 student groups have signed on board to be represented here today. Let's give it a round of applause to all these groups. Say it with me now. We are one Harvard.
We are one Harvard.
We know far too well that we cannot break down these walls alone. We know far too well that as separate student groups, our voice is limited. We know that as separated individuals, we can only do so much. But when we come together, Harvard, our potential knows no bounds. We are one Harvard.
We are one Harvard.
Harvard, this is our moment, and we cannot let this opportunity pass us by. Together we declare in one voice that hatred is never acceptable. Not within our classrooms, not within these states, not within this country, and not even in this world. For we are one Harvard.
We are one Harvard.
And to the cowardly few who stand among us on the side of intolerance, I say to you that neither your words nor your actions will ever be able to undermine the very dignity of this community. Because we are one Harvard.
We are one Harvard.
And when those among us and those beyond our gates look back at this very moment, let them say that when we are met by hatred, and we are met by ignorance and intolerance, that we stood together, and we came together as one. We chose unity over division, and we chose solidarity. We are one Harvard.
We are one Harvard.
And so Harvard, listen very carefully. For though we have been rudely reminded of the dark side of our humanity, of the ignorance in our human spirit, we know that when we are one, our better selves will shine brightly through. We are one Harvard.
We are one Harvard.
Thank you very much.
Guys, thanks so much for coming out. I know this is one rally. I know after this, you guys are just going to go back, go to class, take your midterms, go home for spring break, but it's not over. This is just one rally. Please don't let this be the last active thing you do at Harvard. It's really important. I mean, after this, we have panel discussions, there's ethics studies coming out, there's all sorts of things happening with the foundation, all over campus. Please get involved. There's many student leaders here representing the communities. Get in contact with them. So again, thank you for coming out, but please don't let this be the last thing you do for your community and against discrimination. Thanks very much.